Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Wow, it is beautiful out today. Smells just, I don't know, it just smells like we had a good rain and it just really is amazing. It's just great. Well, guys, today I'm reading some articles here and some of these are just getting my blood starting to already boil. You've got the Federal Reserve basically coming out, Jerome Powell, and saying, yep, we're going to destroy jobs and we're going to, crush the economy. And oh, well, that's just the way it has to be. I'm telling you guys, the lack of empathy that these people have is absolutely staggering. And in fact, the lack of accountability. I mean, locking us down, that wasn't enough. And taking away a lot of our liberties and, freedom of expression and all the pressure that they put people through the C dump and all that, and really caused some businesses to absolutely go under, small businesses, completely crush them, creating this whole thing, and then all the helicopter cash with all the stimulus and knowing exactly the situation they're creating. Now they come out and they throw it back in our face. Well, we have to really cause some pain here, and we know that it's going to hurt people really, really bad, but oh well. I'm telling you, this is just beyond belief. Guys, I genuinely believe, and by the way, I'm going to tell you something. They come out and they tell us that all these various central banks, they work independently and blah, blah, blah. That is nothing could be further from the truth. These are colluding. These central banks, they get together. They talk these things out. They have all these meetings. What do you think they discuss at the G20 and the G7 and on and on? Absolutely. Majority of it's all on the economy. They know exactly what they're doing. They're doing it with strategic precision, and they're colluding to do it to literally wipe out an entire segment of our population, and that is the middle class. And in fact, the middle class, as far as I'm concerned, the backbone of every one of these economies. We're the people out there with the nuts and bolts and all this and that while they sit up on their high towers pulling the levers. That's what's going on. And the indifference really just gets me upset because it's such a lack of care, a lack of compassion. They really do not give two turds about how these impacts affect, us people sitting here on the ground. Look, to them, you're 50, 60, 75, maybe $100,000 a year. That's just like a little piece of pepper, in a whole bowl of it. It really makes no difference to them. And they know they're going to crush this economy and people are going to lose jobs. Businesses are going to shut down. Homes are going to get foreclosed on. But who's going to get bailed out, guys? It's the banks. They're all getting their bailout, and it could even be a bail-in where they literally dip their hands into your cookie jar, whatever savings you got, and reorganize that. And then after they've had their little bank holiday, you come out with you don't have 10,000 in there anymore. You have 1,000 in there. That's how it's going to go, guys. It is sick. And you think the hypocrisy stops there? Nope. Just read 2 articles this morning. Google comes out and says they're going to ban all cryptocurrency ads. They're going to ban them all. The very next article is Google chooses Coinbase and their cloud-based system to accept cryptocurrency payments and crypto storage. I mean, guys, you just can't make this crap up. I mean, what is it going to be, Google? You're going to go out there and ban cryptocurrency ads and all this and that so that the broader economy, the broader market of folks that aren't quite aware yet don't get clued in and don't get woken up to the reality of what's happening right underneath their noses, and perhaps the one and only safety life vest that they can get into, crypto. No, we're not going to tell them about that. But hey, on the other hand, we're going to accept cryptocurrency payments, and we're going to use Coinbase, and we're going to use Coinbase to store our crypto. I'm telling you guys, it is just amazing, really. Wow, it just really boils my blood when I hear this kind of stuff. And what really makes me upset is we all know this is happening, and we're not going to get away from that. What makes me upset about it, guys, is the indifference. The indifference just stinks to the high heavens, and it's wrong on every level. Look, we are our brother's keeper. And, these guys, they have an agenda. These central banks around the world that are really controlling the government. Let's be honest, they're the puppet masters. Their agenda is to totally wipe out a majority of resistance when it comes to their new economy that they want to introduce. And we're not just talking about transition into, the digital economy with, CBDCs and all that. Of course, that's a big part of it. But their new economy is this whole Klaus Schwab deal of you owning nothing, the planned obsolescence, on and on, where you lease and subscribe services to everything and you're going to be happy. Well, I'm telling you what, I'm not going to be happy. I don't want my government taking care of me. I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to be able to do what's right for me and have that free moral agent status to make those decisions. Look, they've taken a lot of our freedoms away since this whole sea dump issue. A lot of liberty. Literally, generations are going to be born that don't even have a clue of what genuine liberty tastes like. They won't even have a clue, and that's exactly what they want. They want to wipe us out and then bring in this new generation that has no idea what liberty truly is, and of course will just swallow whatever they're given, whatever they're fed to eat. So that's the way it is. Anyway, now guys, on another subject, let's get off that before I really blow a gasket. On another issue, look, with this live stream that I want to do on Saturday, I've been bouncing around a couple of times in my mind. One of them is 10 a.m. Central Time, Texas time, and the other is 3 p.m. Now, I've kind of calculated it out with the hours that those relate to, like, Europe, and of course I want to think about Australia, but it becomes very tough when you've got like a global audience, because it's almost impossible to find a decent time for everybody. But I want to throw it out there to you guys. Why don't you tell me in the comments which time would be best for you guys, and we'll do this the democratic way. You vote on it. 10 a.m. on Saturday or 3 p.m. on Saturday. That's this Saturday for the live stream. You tell me which one, and that's the one we'll do. How about that? That sounds good to me. Well, guys, we will be going forward with our week-long spree of XRP, and I've got a great one planned for this afternoon and hoping to get that out. Hey, and by the way, sometimes these get out quite late, and the reason is, number one, it takes a long time to put them together. But number two, my internet is so slow. I have them done at a decent hour, but it takes almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours to upload them because I'm way out here in the country, and I've been waiting for Starlink. I put it in back in May of 2021, still nothing, so it's been a long time, and I looked to see how I could get a hold of Starlink. Of course, no contact, nothing whatsoever, so I don't know how to get a hold of those guys to let them know, but my deposit's in, and as soon as it comes in, oh boy, I'll tell you what. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on later on this afternoon. I sure hope you have a great day. Take care.